Are you looking for some fashionable protection for your iPhone 17 Pro? Well, today I'm going to be showing you guys some cases from Nomad. And we're going to take a look at the modern case, the leather case, the rugged case, even the Pro Shield screen protector, all from Nomad, and we're going to do it right now. Okay, so here's the first case I'm going to show you, which is the modern case. And so this one retails for $49.99, and it comes in a couple of variations. So the one I have here is the Duraback version, which is like a plastic polycarbonate backing, and then we have the leather style cases, which are the ones over here, which I'll show you some close-ups of the leather quality in just a second. But I just want to give you guys a tour of the frame and how this one kind of looks while it's on your phone. This is a much more minimalistic style case. Even though it still offers good protection, it's not going to feel like it's bulky or adding much to your phone in itself, but it is going to do a good job of protecting it. So when we get to the side right here, as you can tell, there are button covers covering the buttons, and those are metal buttons, so they have a really nice finish to them, and they look really sharp, really nice. We have a cover up here for the action button, the volume up and down buttons. You can still feel the click when you click on that, so it still feels very nice in the hand. We have the logo, which is upside down right there. And then we get to the bottom port right here for the USB Type-C, and it's a nice large opening there in the speakers and the microphone. So there should be no issues hearing the speaker and for the people hearing you. And there's a pretty big opening there, so most USB Type-C connectors should be able to fit into that opening right there. Get to the side, we actually have for the camera button, a glass button cover on that, so it's protecting it, but it still is very responsive and still works really well with the phone when you're using your camera settings with the slider button on there on the side. And then we have the sleep and wake, or the standby switch on the side, that's also covered up, and it has a nice texture to it too as well, so you can feel it when you're trying to search to feel for the button, you know which one is on the side there. And then we get to the back, we have a nice big large opening for the camera itself. And there is a big lip on the edge of that, so if you put this on its back, it is definitely not touching the cameras at all. It's like slightly lifted up, so it is doing a good job of protecting those camera lenses, and it's not going to be scratching or anything off the bottom of the table. And even the front of it, it's hard to kind of show you, but there is a slight lip on the whole, so even if it's face down, it's not touching the glass of the phone. So it's still doing a good job of protecting that. It is MagSafe compatible, so that will work with a MagSafe charger. It will go through the case. And overall, it's a really nice style case. So let's go ahead and check out some close-ups of the leather style of this. Okay, so here we have the traditional leather case. This one retails for $55, so just $5 more. And this is actual leather on the back right here. Really nice quality. It looks really sharp while it's on the phone. Feels exactly, it's the same size and bulk because it is a modern case frame that's on the inside of it. Still also works with the MagSafe, so that's not an issue at all. And it just looks really good. So this is this is real leather, and this is gonna patina and kind of age as you use it, and as it picks up the oils off your hand over time, and it still looks really sharp. And so here is also the limited edition Horween style leather case, and so these ones are really, really nice. This is a slightly better grain of leather. This one retails for $75. This is limited edition. This is the oldie Dublin, which is like a light brown, but they also have a burgundy, which is like a premium hand tanned leather, and this is like really good quality stuff. Now this one does look a little different from the traditional, because the traditional wraps around the full edges on the phone itself right there, and this limited edition one, the edges are all like the regular modern case, so it is just the plastic, but the back piece is that new, or is the other style of leather, that Horween leather, that really nice quality leather. So really sharp, really nice, classy looking, executive looking, really high quality style leather case for your iPhone 17 Pro. Okay, so now let's take a look at the rugged case. So this is the rugged case from Nomad. This case is a slightly more durable, extra protection, a little more protective style case than the modern case, but it just retails for the same price. It's still $49.99 for the iPhone 17 Pro. It's available in two colors, the black and the orange, or the, I forget what this orange is called, ultra orange, if you will. And then they have a brand new version, which is the rugged leather case. And so I'm going to give you guys close-up details of this. Okay, so here's my iPhone in the rugged case for the iPhone 17 Pro. This, like I said, this is the ultra orange case, and then the other color that is available in is the black as well. So this is what the black looks like. It's just basically black. And it has like this nice smooth textured finish on this back piece right here. But it's very protective. It has extra bumper protection. So on the front of it here, on the edge, there's a lot more protection to protect that glass screen that's on the iPhone itself, and then the corners are way more reinforced, and there's way more extra bump and lift on it. And the one thing I kind of like about this case is because obviously we have a big bump now on the back with these big cameras. When you put this down flat, it's nice and flat. There's no rocking because obviously we have a big bump on the front there, but because the raised edges are so lifted up right there, it keeps it nice and perfectly flat. So even when it's on its back, it's not rocking or moving around. Let me give you a head and show you some close-ups of the buttons itself on the side here. So on the side we have the action button, the volume up and down, also metal buttons that have been replaced, but you can still feel that click. It's textured on the action button right there. Got the Nomad naming right there on the bottom. Then we have the port itself, USB Type-C. No issues there with the microphone, the speaker, and the port. It's a nice big opening, so most of your cables and power cables should fit in there just fine. No issues at all. Get to the other side here, another glass button for the camera button, the slider, and it is protecting that, but it has a really nice finish to it. That glass cover is really nice. And then we have the textured standby button, or the sleep and wake button on the side right there. And it is MagSafe compatible, so it works with any kind of MagSafe chargers. And when you get to the back here, nice big large opening here for the cameras. And like I mentioned, there's a huge extra lip right there to protect those cameras. So right there on the back, if you can kind of see there, it is, so if it's falling flat like that, it's not touching those camera buttons at all. It's doing a really good job of protecting it. And so the special version that they have just released, this is a brand new one, is the Horween leather version. So this one retails for $75. It is that high quality Horween leather, so it's going to show a nice patina over time as it picks up the oils and things off your hands. And this one looks really sharp, really nice. It is just that inlay back panel piece. Everything else on the sides and everything is also just like the plastic back of the case I just showed you. But this has a nice leather finish to it, so it has a little bit more of an executive look and a little higher quality. But still very rugged and still very protective. But the price is $75 for this one. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys is the Pro Shield screen protector that Nomad offers now, and it has like a really cool installation process. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like and just show you what the screen shield looks like while it's on the phone itself. Alright, as you can see guys, I have put the glass screen shield on the phone itself, and there are absolutely no air bubbles, no dust particles. That's a pretty successful install if you ask me. No issues whatsoever. It's been a while since I've put on a screen protector and done that good of a job. Usually there's like, I don't know, a little piece of trapped air that you have to like work out, or some kind of little piece of dust that maybe I wasn't able to get out. But that is pretty perfect on the first try. And there's only one glass screen shield in there, so you don't get a second try if you do mess it up. Let's go ahead and put on the case. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the case on it. Okay, so there is the case on the phone with the screen shield. And the one thing I will say, guys, is it's difficult sometimes to get a glass screen shield that'll work with the case. But when you buy a screen protector, a glass one that's made by the same company of the case company, like this one, you know it's going to fit perfectly with the case on it, which this one actually does. No weird gaps. Sometimes you have a case glass screen protectors that get pulled up or pushed up because the case is like right too much on the edge, but this one fits perfectly. No issues whatsoever. It has a really nice texture. Super glossy. It feels just like the iPhone screen, that's what you want to have. You don't want to get a glass screen shield that you could obviously tell is a different glass screen texture from the phone itself, because the phone has a very nice smooth glass texture, and this is very high quality glass that's built into this one. So the glass that's used on this is actually glass by Corning. So it's the same company that makes the glass screen for the iPhone is the company that makes this glass screen. So it's very durable. It feels very smooth. Anti-fingerprint, like there's barely. On some screen shields, they're just cheapy glass, and I don't even see any fingerprints at all. I mean, I'm touching it. Do you see any I don't see any fingerprints. I barely even have to. Yeah, there's no fingerprints. So anti-fingerprint too, which is very nice, and it works perfect. Obviously, like I said, with the cases, this one retails for $39.99. So the glass screen shield, that's a very reasonable price for something that's going to be this quality, this durable. And it's probably going to last me the life of however long I'm going to hold on to this phone, whether it's a year or 2 years or 3 years. I don't think I'm going to have any issues with this at all. So That is the Pro Shield screen protector from Nomad.